Hey, it's another little Wayne bite. Just a little taste of this and that. And some of you may know I injured my Achilles tendon playing pickleball. Thought I was a little bit younger than my body told me I was. But the bottom line is I was in a cast, actually was in a plaster cast for 2 weeks. I'm going to be in this walking boot for 4 weeks. And what I've learned over time is there's a lot of things you can actually get online that make it a little helpful to deal with being on crutches and moving around. I thought I'd share some of those with you today. Not a big deal. First of all, on my crutches, I've already shared this one, but I got this little side pouch that goes with my crutch. It's pretty great. It's got 3 separate pockets for, I put my iPad, my phone, or my keys in there for one thing. And I've also got these nice little pads as well, which makes sort of walking with crutches a little bit easier. So that's number one. It's really nice. Now, when you have a plaster cast, it kind of gets tough sometimes when it's a little maybe itchy down inside of your cast. And this little inexpensive thing, it's very, very inexpensive, but it's nice because it slides down there and it's got little bumps on the edge of it, so you can actually sort of scratch the itch that's going on down inside of your boot. It's really, really nice. And the other part of it, which is very cool, is if you get these moist towelettes like this, you can actually clean the inside of your leg as well by shoving this, by placing the little towelette inside of this little scratcher. It's got little slots at the top and bottom for it. And you basically just wrap it around there and you stick it in the slot in the bottom, and you basically can just slide that in and out of your leg as well and sort of clean your foot, which is, over time, your foot may actually not be the most fragrant over time, so this is a nice little element to that as well. Also, when you're showering, when I had a hard cast, I got these plastic bags here. They're designed specifically for a hard cast boot. They have a very elastic top right here that stretches, and it actually stretches enough. You can actually put a plaster cast inside of this, and I thought I'd have to get a different one for my boot because it's a little bit larger, but it actually fits on the boot as well. And I'll show you just real quickly how easily it just slides on. Let me just sort of get down here. You got to stretch it out quite a bit, and then you just pull it up like that, around there. And it's really elastic on the top, which is very, very cool. So this comes up just like that. And then you got it, and it's got a nice little seal around your calf up top here. And so you can actually get in the shower, take a shower without getting your cast wet. This fits very easily on a plaster cast, but if you've got a walking boot like I have, there's other ones that are designed for that. This is actually a much larger ring and a much tighter ring that allows it to stretch even more so. But the bottom line, either one of these helps you take a shower without getting your cast wet, which is nice. Let me just pull this back off real quick. This back down, and again, it's very elastic at the top, so it sort of slides off without too much work. And then you can actually use it again and again and again, which I think is really helpful as well. Now, I'm actually in a walking boot right now, which means I have the ability to take my foot out for a little bit and sort of let it breathe and rest. And the nice part of that is I can actually change my socks every day because, again, over time, some aromatics may start happening with something inside of a boot. And they're socks very specifically designed for a boot. They're very long, long socks with like padding on the top and bottom. So I can slide these on, throw them in the wash every day. I've got a set of 4 that are great, so I can actually do that on a regular basis. Also, this boot is great though. I can walk outside with it for the most part, but on days when it's like messy and rainy out, they've got these covers that are designed specifically for it. They've got a double zipper in the back, which allows you to basically just sort of shove your foot in there like a giant sock, pull it up, and then just pull the zipper up in the back, just like this. Just like that. There's 2 of them. There you go. You stand there and you've got the thing nice and zipped up, which is great. And it comes off just as easily. Pull down 2 zippers, pull your boot out, and you're good to go. Also, another thing is when you have this on, your foot, your right foot, or whatever foot you have the boot in, is going to be higher than your other foot. So these rise-ups are designed specifically for that reason. They come like this. They go with your regular shoe, depending on what your shoe size is. You basically slide your regular shoe inside of this, and it gives you a few more inches so that that height is the same as your walking boot is. Now I'm going to slide this on just to show you. That being on right there, now both elements are right at the same height, which is really nice. It makes walking a lot smoother and a lot easier, which is a real nice benefit as well. Another thing is I'm still using these crutches for the most part, but I'm getting more and more comfortable actually walking, which is nice. But I'm going to switch from that to a cane, and I've got this nice little cane that I found online too, which is pretty cool. The nice thing about it is it's collapsible, so if I've got a backpack or a briefcase or something like that, I can sort of collapse it down and keep it inside of there if I need to, which is another nice little benefit, which is very, very helpful. Bottom line, if you're in a cast and you have some mobility issues, these little products are actually really helpful things. They're helpful for me. I'm not saying everybody has to get them, but if you found some of these helpful, I would highly recommend them for yourself or somebody else you might be dealing with a cast. There's a link below that goes to my little Amazon page where all these things are. Yeah, I get a little tiny bit of a benny if you guys buy some of the things from me, but it's really not about that. It's about these things benefiting me, and they might benefit you as well. Anyway, hope that's helpful. If you got any comments or questions, leave a comment down below. If I can answer it for you, I will do it absolutely quickly. Okay? Thanks for watching. Hope you're doing okay. If you're dealing with something like this, hope you get better quickly. And otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.